what in the story unfolded, we realize that he's very picky. He looks at what he sees, but not what's on the inside. So I think he's seeing a ghost in his dream is actually a sign of what's yet to come, or probably what's ahead of him.
It's actually a sign that he's not satisfied with what all the ladies he has seen so far. Seeing a ghost.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your girl April and you are watching one of the most interesting shows you would ever watch, The Love Circle. This is a show where we discuss the episodes of another groundbreaking show you must have seen on social media platforms, and it's called Single at 30. Today we are going to be going straight into the details of episode 7, and to help me out with this I have two love experts here with me today. So we have David, who apart from being a love expert is also a TV director, and Miss Nadia, of course, who is also dabbling as an actress and a TV director. So hello guys.
Hello.
It's great to see you today.
Thank you.
Great. So David, I mean, let's look at Kay. Let's look at his perspective. I mean, this is someone, considering everything that he did or how he treated, you know, the lady who they happened to have she happened to have disabilities. And now he's dreaming, and then he's sort of being tormented. I mean, how do you relate this sort of situation to reality? How do you see it?
Okay, so let's say the guy wants a lady, and he has taken that to dreams, and he has met a wrong one, because that one appears and disappears. What if it wasn't a dream, and it's real? Someone can appear and disappear. Will you still go for such person?
Maybe it's a sign.
A sign of what?
Maybe it's karma that's coming back to bite him for what.
What did he do wrong?
The way he treated
who?
The lady who had disabilities, and then
his
general, you know, perception of women and the women who he picks.
Wait.
That trend that we saw with him.
Would you have wanted him to go in for something he doesn't want?
Does he even know what he wants? That's the question.
That's why he needs to learn. He's learning whilst other episodes are being shown, or you watch other episodes. You need to learn. You get me? On the first note, we got to know that because of disability, he didn't choose.
What if she was the right person for him?
What if?
But because she had a disability, he decided not to go
Exactly.
and maybe because of that, karma is hitting him.
I understand the question of what if. What crime did he commit by saying I don't like you because of this? See,
but you know, sometimes we tend to reject what's good for us for something else.
Yeah, allow him.
There are some blessings that come in disguise. You get it? Maybe this girl was actually a blessing to him, but because he ignored her and looking for something different, karma keeps hitting him, and now
you see, you be in relationship because of fear. What if? You see, we always want to make decisions on what if. The guy wants to be sure of whatever you go in for and settle on it, not on what if.
So what if what he goes in for, what he thinks is right for him, he goes in for that, but after entering into it, he realizes that it's bad.
But that's why we all say no one is perfect.
What if some disabilities were invisible? Like for instance, he gets the woman he wants, then maybe she is barren or something. It's also a disability. But you see, as time goes on in the story unfolded, we realize that he's very picky. He looks at what he sees, but not what's on the inside. So I think he's seeing a ghost in his dream is actually a sign of what's yet to come, or probably what's ahead of him.
It's actually a sign that he's not satisfied with what all the ladies he has seen so far. Seeing a ghost, it means he's still hungry for a woman.
Okay, so David, as a single person who is searching for love and all that, how would you manage, your steps, considering what you've seen, what you've witnessed that happened to Kay? Would you take a lesson from it?
Yes. Going for what you want. Don't settle on anything, not because of what people might say. That what if? Maybe she may be the blessing of that. What if? No. Be convinced with yourself that I'm going for this. I always stand on that. Like, be convinced that I want you for this, for that. You get me? If you tell me this is your problem, and I feel okay, I can handle this. Yes, I'm convinced I can handle this. Let's go. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't. You get me? It's better than we going in for some time and then I feel like, nah. See, I thought I found love, but now I found something better than you. You see, then now there's a broken heart and someone is feel betrayed here. No, let's allow the guy to explore and choose what he wants. He's not betraying anybody here.
Nadia, are you also of the same mindset?
Honestly, if a girl should appear in my dream, in the quest of me looking out for a husband or a partner, and I have a dream and a ghost appears to me, tormenting me, I mean, I'd be extra careful because probably what's ahead to come might be much more dangerous than what I have seen.
Okay,
before.
So you would be very careful and cautious.
Very extra.
See, say it the right way. Say when you meet an ugly man as a ghost in your dream, you'll be cautious. But if he looks like Francis Noah, you
I will
won't.
still be cautious.
You
in as
will
much as he's nice. Yes, everybody likes.
Comes to reality.
Likes. Everybody likes beautiful things, but yet still, knowing it's a ghost, it's a sign. So I'll definitely be cautious.
Okay,
no
but
matter what.
in Kay's shoes, would you have also maybe stopped your search for a partner? Would the dream have terrified you so much that you would have been like, you know what, let me just take a time out, let me relax a bit, and stop with this whole searching for your true love and all that?
It wouldn't have stopped me though. First, I'll seek for spiritual intervention. Okay. Yes, and probably pray a little about it for some time before I proceed. Because sometimes you need to be, in as much as you're searching, as physically, spiritually too, you need to be strong. You get it? Yes.
Certainly.
Maybe he was weak spiritually. You get it?
Maybe that's the case. But David, you would definitely not stop your search.
Oh.
After a situation
I think for once I'll agree with what she said.
For once?
Yeah, for once. It's like, sometimes you pursue for something and you realize that certain signs are coming. You just need to step back, reorganize yourself, and then move in again. Maybe you are moving to the wrong direction, so you have to step back and then reassess everything and then move again. Maybe he's looking at the wrong side.
Yeah.
That's why he's not getting everything right.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm not that much of spiritual and stuff. You get me? I believe in God and other stuff. I believe in, but I'm not of that much spiritual because I believe that when you are going to meet somebody, you don't stand in front of the person and say, hey, shala, blah, 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 blah. No, just go as you are.
But then when you stay in your room and pray before you step out and you meet that person, it works.
No, that's why I say signs will show. You get me? Signs will show. That's why we prayed before. The signs will show if she's the person, if she isn't. Because based on what you've seen in your dream, definitely you'll be looking out for. You see, sometimes let's be careful of predetermined mind. You get me? Because if you had this dream, you might just step out and the next lady you meet, maybe, let me borrow your word, maybe might be the right person. But because of this dream, you will turn her away. And what happens to you?
Yeah, you will
if
be
she's
alone.
meant for you, she'll come back.
Oh, you see, Charlie, that thing, don't say it.
It will.
See, sometimes what is meant for you, you have to fight for it. You get me? What did the Israelites do when they were promised by God for the promised land? They fought for it. Though God said, it's for you, I'm giving it for you, they have to fight for it. So the fact that a lady is for you, she's dying for you, she loves you, doesn't mean you should relax. You still have to fight for her. Because if you stop fighting, another man would come. You see, we don't stop fighting.
Okay, David, you've made your point. Do you have any closing remarks on this whole issue?
The guy, he should pray hard. He should pray more, and he should just relax. Maybe I think he's after too much physical looks. You get me? And I know he's a guy, yeah, I understand him, but he should just calm down and reassess himself before going next time for a woman.
He should take his time.
Yeah.
Nadia, what about you?
I would also say same as he said. He should take his time. But you see, maybe he might also be facing some societal pressure. You get it? Hence, he's so anxious to find a partner.
Someone,
Yes. But yet still, in as much as he's taken his time.
You know, he's 30 years.
He should seek. 30 doesn't mean you die tomorrow.
So when he gives birth at 30, when he's
someone is 50 and has still found a husband.
When he's
you are never late in marriage.
Please, we have only one Abraham.
You are never late in marriage. Life is a race. Overtaking is allowed. When it's your turn, it's your turn. You don't need to force your turn to come when it's not ready to come. Yes.
See, there's a saying, women have expiring dates. We also have expiring dates, as me.
You think so?
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because see, as a man, you also need to consider we are 30 years. Though, see, you see the pressure on the women. Ask yourself, I'm 30 years. If I should give birth now, let's say at 30, when my child is 20 years, I'll be 50. If I don't give birth early, would I still have that strength to take care of my children? In terms of, you are lucky if you have your own business, but if you are working for somebody, when you are 60, imagine, retire. And where are you going to get those money to take care of the other children coming? You get me? Though they say it's not a race, but Charlie, let's see. Someone said something. Personally, put some reasonable pressure on yourself. Don't be in a haste. A reasonable pressure on yourself and know that you plan to have to do this. Though it may not go according to you plan, but sometimes try. Let's try. Let's keep on trying. You get me? We are the men, you are the woman.
But you know, sometimes men are not like women, where guys have a little bit like the pressure is not that much. Because a guy can marry at 33, 35.
Let me tell you, I told you, guys.
It's normal to people, but for a girl, the moment you clock 25, head into your 30s, now the pressure becomes high. So you see, it's because of these things. Now we find lots of women when they feel like they are a bit okay and marriage is not come, they just have children. You get it? And same applies to guys. If he feels like, oh, at his age, he's ready, he can take care of a child, and maybe he mistakenly gets a lady pregnant. I'm not saying a child is a mistake, but then you know, if you are not ready and it happens, and he decides, oh, keep it, I'll take care of the child. I mean, it's reason. I don't see any problem with that, because sometimes the pressure from society is too much. Or back once, if he has one child, you can't complain. You get it? You know, or he's not married, but he has a child. But yet still, all I can say is, it's patience and putting your things together so well, and then making a move. Yeah.
Well said. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, David. And thank you also for watching. This was your girl, April, and this is the show called Love Circle. And I hope I can also catch up with you more on our social media platforms at CBreakTV. But for now, it's a goodbye until the next episode, where I'll see you again. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, then of course don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell notification button to always be updated every time we post a new video. And then guess what? I'll see you in another video.